Nice.
Oh, she gave me her cat, made it purr. Operation, I hit it right there. Go take a shot, kick him to the curb. Me and spray in the cut, got the whole thing turned. You can find me in the club, sipping bub.
Hi everybody, my name is Jessica Holyfield and I'm a professional dance choreographer and dance educator based out of the southeast of the United States. And we're going to be taking a look at NEXZ's archive to RENA's choreography. This just got launched today, so I'm filming it and getting it on Patreon, and then it'll be uploaded onto YouTube very soon after. Very pumped about this. I am technically caught up on NEXZ at this point. I have not seen any of their survival show material, but I've seen all of their pre-debut stuff. So it's been very impressive, to say the least. So I can't wait to take a look at this because RENA's choreo is different in nature compared to Kirsten's and to Alex's. So this is going to be really fun. Let's go ahead and check it out.
You can find me in the club, sipping bub like Phil. Everybody get tips. Ho up till I throw up. The whole room drinking up. Make the flow street. Last night went crazy. Here's another round. Girls hit me up when the man's not around. Got me feeling good and a coffee at the same time. I need a drink, ASAP. You understand, right? Started off with tequila with the sauce. Your point Korea, but they know they on the bounce. Whole nother till we drop it. Shorty said she wanna end up in my bed. Oh, she gave me her cat, made it purr. Operation, I hit it right there. Go
Nice.
to the curb, me and spray in the cut, got the whole thing turned. You can find me in the club, sipping bub like Phil. Everybody get tips. Ho up till I throw up. The whole room drinking up. Make the flow speak. Influence search under influence. Slide in my DM like what you doing? You tell me, baby, you tell me. You tell me, baby, you tell me.
Nice. That was really, really well done. I liked that a lot. And I've been in that room before, Just Jerk. Difference is, so if you didn't know this fun little fact, you notice there's like this little divider right up here. So a lot of the classes that you end up seeing on Just Jerk Academy's YouTube has this divider completely like filled in, and it's two separate spaces. So it's technically just one really big room. And so when they have like a class where somebody's really, it's going to sell out, a lot of times they open it up and they have the whole room like this, and then like their typical curriculum stuff is here. So both classes I took at Just Jerk had that divider up, so it is significantly smaller when you just have that. But I mean, I love the fact they got to use the whole space. This looks great on them. I also like the fact that Rena's a part of Superkill, right? So so we got to see her on Street Woman Fighter Season 2, which was really, really nice. And I know with NEXZ, with the exception of maybe one of them, they're all Japanese, right? So forgive me once again if I'm wrong on that, but I do know even our Korean member grew up in Japan. So even the Japanese language is just more natural for the majority of them. And so having RENA choreograph for them here, I bet the communication and the behind the scenes is going to look really interesting, because there's not going to be as much of a... what's the word? Like language barrier in context as much as you would deal with Kirsten in English and then Alex in Korean. Yes, they're learning Korean, but even then, there's going to be a lot of things that are a bit trickier to make sure you're on the same page on in comparison to the language that you grow up speaking, right? So I'm pretty pumped to see kind of the behind the scenes on this one specifically because of that. And I think it's interesting how we got completely different, just language representation and how that's reflective a lot of times in movement quality. It's super, super dope. Okay, so this beginning here. So he takes it and they move over. Of course, they do like a nice little camera. Hey, what's up? Bringing it over to the side here. Nice little clap, clap. Dropping it down, boom, up. Now, please note that for me, the most recent thing I watched was not Ring-a-Ling. It was their Miracle pre-debut. And I still stand behind the fact that that was probably one of the cleanest 5th gen pre-debut materials that I will probably ever see. It was very, very clean. And no, it does not matter. I mean, yes, it matters that they had that as part of like their final for the show. So they had extra time with it, but so did XG. But XG is considered like a 4th gen kind of group in general. like the tail end of it. So, but all that to say, like, we can't be, if it's clean, it's going to be clean regardless of how long it took you to work on it. It's clean, and it's hard to get clean. So that's just, we're gonna give credit where credit is due. So I do like the accent that they did as they go and they establish their levels. Then from here they go and they throw it. I like the little swing, the little swing of the individuals going to the inside. Nice little accent going up at the top and then coming back down. I love the hit there. Nice little clap. Nice little accent. Promoting forward. Great smile. Switching it over. Doon, doo, doo, doon. I really like that choice as well. Just knowing that just having great performance is really, really, it's kind of half the battle, honestly. If you have really great stage presence physically and with your face, it really carries a lot of what you want intention-wise in your movement. So that looks super, super dope. I love that. I love that. And then right there, going from something so full to something really, really subtle, but allowing there to be a lot of nice little legato, more like little glide influence with the weight shifts in the lower half, but then having a nice little moment with the fingers is fun. Showcasing a little kink at the neck is fun too. Really enjoyable, like that boom boom, and I really like that choice too. Da-da what? That was really cool right there into the Harlem Shake. Hold on, I gotta go back because it doubled the speed on that. Da-da what? And then you have a group of 7. For me, odd numbers just are, I mean, what's funny is that I was talking to a couple teachers, colleagues of mine, literally yesterday, and I was showing them like something from D-League, and I was like, guys, y'all need to watch this. It's super dope. And I told him, I said, the whole thing with premise for D-League is like, everybody operates with 8 members for each match, and they were like, what? Because teachers a lot of times, it's just not as practical using an even number compared to an odd number, because when you deal with 1-point features, it's just so much more to navigate and troubleshoot. That's why. So, but I like having, you know, half of them up, and then you have half of them down, and you have a little Harlem Shake action, and then you have, what's nice is that the weight shifts, and because they're on the lower side, I love that little kissy face, that was fun. You know, like, everybody is down lower, the anchor point is the knee, and of course with the foot, and having everybody, the weight is just going to be a little bit different in how you choose to execute it there in comparison to if you're standing. If you're standing, you're able to do a little bit more footwork, more options, and you're able to lean a little bit more. So it's just nice that it didn't look out of place at all in comparison to the levels choices that were made. Looks great. The little hey, and I love the little tap, tap, tap. You bring it up and all the way back down. That dee, that's sick. And I like that dee, boom with the bass. And as he threw it, everybody really, like, had a nice reaction to that. Super dope. They take it, I like that choice too. Yeah, that nice. It's a vibe, you know. I really like it. It definitely looks nice. It's fun. Bringing it through, nice little personality showcasing through, and then you have a new diagonal in play. Comes back in, nice moment, digs it in, dee. Really nice to see. He comes back in, and then he has a nice moment, and they all respawn and react out of that. Looks great. And right there, it's like the most subtle gangsta walk you could do. It looks great. They take it, takes his elbow and pushes it, and it causes that camera to shift over into a really nice transition from here. Yeah, the transition over. This looks super nice. D. Looks cool there. Da problem. Looks cool there too. And yeah, bringing it over and a drop and a drop. Now this is my guy, I think, Haro, right? Haru? H-A-R. It's either a U or an O. It's been a second since I've looked at their stuff. I'm not in the memorization game 1,000%. We're working on it. I think this is Seta, S-E-I-T-A, Seta, maybe, right? I'm not sure about him. He doesn't look like a Ken. I don't think he's Ken. Haru, one of those two. He was my popping fundamentalist that I talked about a lot in wrangling. So it looks a lot better here in the movement quality, and I'm appreciative that he has short sleeves or just sleeves in general this time. It makes him look more cohesive with a group. Looks great. You did a good job. And pushing it through. I love that. Oh, bringing it around. Okay, now. Toyoma, that's our leader, right? Leader, I think, hold on, is this is our leader, I think, right? Is this Ken or is this Ken? It's one of those two. I'm gonna go cheat and I'm gonna find out who's who. I went diving and I was wrong again by a lot, which is okay. You know why? Because I know there's some of them that are deemed, you know, significantly more proficient at dancing than others. The fact is that they're doing so well that they're kind of interchangeable in my head right now, depending on what they're wearing. Should speak a huge testament to their movement quality as a group. So if how they were in the survival show, I still haven't seen it, so I don't know the drasticness of the shift. From that to this, if you hadn't seen it, well then I hopefully am a good enough perspective to make you aware. Like I've been in the game for a hot minute and a half, and it is really hard to tell who has been familiar with movement for a long time and who has not. So this is a really, really great group of individuals to work together because their movement quality is really, really well. Now, I will be taking a guess of all 7 members today. And now knowing that I even got Tomoya wrong. Tomoya's right here, right? Yeah, that's Tomoya. I think this is Yuhi, but I did call him Tomoya. Haru's good. This is Seta. Now it's these 2, and then there's one more somewhere. We don't know where he is. So we got 3 people that I have to guess. Ken, Yu, and Yuki. Those are my 3 I'm going to be guessing today. And also, no, I can't find Ken because of his movement quality because a lot of it overlaps with Tomoya. So we're in a great way. So, but anyway, we're gonna keep analyzing this, and then once I see everybody, we'll take our final guesses. But anyway, having everybody extend out, I love that little dig, and digging it a little bit deeper. That second time looks great. And then on the third, they even dip it a little bit more. They take it, new reveal of somebody else. Yeah, these 3 right here. There's 3 in the back. I bless it. Anyway, but I like how they take the prep on that. This little like that little situation right here. It's so good. It's so good. I think it's like a little Dougie variant, right? Yeah, right there, right there. Then we take it in around. That's really good RENA choreo right there. I like her choreo for that. That looks great. And I like that they're all vibing, filling it out near the end. They pick it up, boom, boom. That looks really cool too. Take it up and they drop back down. Then we got RENA in the group chat right here. Yes, ma'am. So they take it, bring it up. I love it. Da-da-da-da. And then they drop it down, transitioning it more forward. Love that energy. Boom, little da-da-da. Probably right. Bring it up. Looks super cool. Love that energy. Okay, so I was trying to study their faces for like a good hot minute and a half, and I even now still am struggling with like a couple of them. Like I can recognize them from other archives, but none of those comments say who is who and what fits. So I can't like take that and move it on. I can only go off of professional resume photos, but those are like so not what they look like here as much, and so it's really hard. So I hope you guys are enjoying my scavenger hunt of failure, but we move on. Okay, so it's Ken, Yu, and Yuki. My guy right here, we're just going to say for today, there's like, this is Ken over here. That's Ken. This is Yuhi. That's Tomoya. Seta. And then that's Haru. That's RENA. And now I have Yu and Yuki. Let's say today he's gonna be, I'm gonna cheat one more time. Just one more time. Okay, I'm gonna guess he's Yuki, and then my guy over here is Yu. Am I wrong? Probably, because I don't know. Alas, we're here to watch the dancing. I just think it's really fun to try to figure out who's who. And it's been the fastest I've been able to figure out names for a group too, so I'm feeling pretty good about that. I got about half. I mean, I know all the names exist, but I think I can place about half of them maybe on a good day. But I like that little dig. That was really fun. Little gimmick there, pulling it through, doing with the double hit. Looks really nice. They take it, boom, what up, and then they go. Really nice little fan there. They had to do a little drop, so having the bounce with the little fan action really helps create that beautiful visual of the level shifts and that. Yeah, that's you. Yeah, I have confidence. That's you for sure. Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, hey, that looks really nice as well. Love it with the camera shift, and then they go boom, boom on that bass. Love that. It's a great way to transition to our next spot. Looks super cool. Digging it through, doon, da, da, da. That is super dope as well. Hit, ba, da, da, da. Nice little wave action on that. That was such a vibe. I love that. It's taking a nice circle and it's going to use and create a really nice visual with the camera. And love, of course, it's sick patient. It's just super sick. They bring it through and then bringing it back. Hit. That looks awesome. And then it's just with the head. They do a fantastic job of angling the head to showcase the appropriate posture and essence of the move for the track. And I think I noticed that with Ring-a-Ling for sure, and I really noticed it here. They did a fantastic job of that. The accents look great. Boom. They know how to work the camera. It looks awesome. Hitting it through. Dee. That looks sick. Diving it through. I love that personality shift. And then we go and we transition out. Hitting it through. Boom. And I think right here, this is how we all hit to. A lot of times, hit them, folks, is what you would do after that, which is what they did. Really fun way to finish. Nice little clap action. Love this. That's a fun vibe as well. Rolling it through. Boom, boom. Kickball change. Looks super sick. And they go and they finish. Super, super dope. Love it. I think JYP is doing all the right things, the right moves to get them set up for a proper debut. Because if you think about it, they're applying to the global audiences by getting Kirsten, the Korean domestic audience with Alex, and the Japanese audience with RENA. So it's like a mix of all that, but also your domestic audience with RENA, because RENA was on Street Woman Fighter Season 2. So that was like the common denominator. And with Kirsten, Street Woman Fighter Season 2 as well. So like there's always a sense of like the Korean domestic pull of some way, shape, or form, which is really, really smart. Is it strategic? Most likely. I think that's freaking sick that they have such a variety of individuals choreographed for them, and it showcases their range. And for people like me who have not seen them on a survival show, I am shocked at the fact that they have so much cohesion as a group for coming off of something like that. That's really impressive. And hopefully I don't offend too many people by my failure to recognize people as effectively as others may. I do know eventually I'll probably recognize them, no problem. But I do like the little scavenger hunt. It's a little fun for me. But yeah, this was great as always. Thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch. At this point in time, I have all of my NEXZ content on YouTube for you to go and enjoy and glean, and I am very excited to hear your thoughts and dialogue for it. I'm pretty pumped about this group debuting. I would say they're definitely, in my humble perspective, I think they're going to end up being one of the top 5 Gen 5 groups out of when it comes to potential in the sense of their competency of choreography. To that degree, I think that they are really set up for an immense degree of success on that front. So it makes me excited to see what happens when they officially debut. Once again, my name is Jess. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch, and I'll catch you on the flip side. Bye.